The top 3 filmmaking tools under £20 that we use every day. As filmmaking is our full-time job, we are constantly buying tools to make that job a little bit easier. Now, that can stretch from multi-thousand-pound cameras and lights to even things like batteries that cost us way too much. Now, often at times, all of these things can seem out of reach to a lot of creators. So what we wanted to do is create this short video highlighting the 3 tools we use almost every day that cost next to nothing, under £20. Now, first up is this miniature dolly car from Neewer, or Newer, however you say it. At first, this may seem a little gimmicky or goofy, and I'll be honest, when we first got it, I did have my reservations, but this has genuinely been used by us hundreds of times. In fact, we use it on pretty much every video, and it cost us only £13. It's around 20 centimeters in length and has these 4 really large rubber wheels. They sit on axles that will turn independently from each other, allowing this dolly to move not just in straight lines, but also in more dynamic curved lines. Essentially, this is a miniature dolly that allows you to get those close-up, parallax, or even slider-esque shots. It really adds a level of dynamic footage to your B-roll. For anything close-up, macro, or in particular product videography, this thing is really incredible. It has both a 1/4 inch and a 3/8 inch adapter on it, so you can mount any kind of ball head or video head to it. And in essence, it is the perfect miniature slidey device to get those dynamic shots. The one caveat with it is it does have a little bit of a learning curve to get the best out of it. You do have to learn the best movements to get those steady shots. But then that's the case with anything like a slide or anything that moves your camera. You're gonna have to spend a little bit of time with it to get the best out of it. But once you do master it, this little guy for 13 quid is a must-have. Now, second on the list is the ultra low budget softboxes from the Chinese manufacturer Crafty. Now, at first I bought these in a lightning deal from Amazon for £30 for a set of 3. And really, it was kind of as a bit of a joke to see what cheap stuff you can get and how good it was. And if nothing else, I was going to take the bulbs out and use them in our other lights. But to my surprise, we still use them pretty much every day. They come fitted with a 135 watt E27 bulb inside a reflector that's heavily diffused with a soft white exterior. It gives a brilliant daylight white at around 5,500 Kelvin. And for anything that's a talking head, a sat down talking to camera piece, they are perfect. And really, for any new filmmaker, YouTube, or anyone starting out, I would strongly recommend getting these lights because they far outstrip their price point. In fact, if you see any of our videos where we're doing talking heads away from this environment, we're probably using 1 or 2 of those lights to help light our faces, mainly to help Pete look more beautiful, which is a task. So they are cheap, they definitely have an awful name, but for £30 for a set of 3, if you can get the same lightning deal, they're a no-brainer to own. Third and final on this list is a cheap, decent ball head. Now, you can get these in all different brandings, but they all surprisingly seem to be the same. We've got tons of these kicking around. They cost around £20 or $20 in the US. You can get them from brands like KNF Concept, Andoia, Neewer, but they all seem to be the same. So don't overly worry about what brand you're getting. Just look for the best value that you can get in that moment. They're an all metal construction. They have a quick release plate on the top and also 2 or 3 places to loosen to articulate the ball head to get your camera in whatever angle you choose. For us, they're an invaluable little tool. We attach them to all sorts of tripods and mounts, from that Neewer dolly car that we showed you earlier to things like our travel tripods. We're almost always using 1 or 2 of these, and considering they only cost £20 each, it really is a great valuable little tool to have in your camera bag. So that's our top 3 tools for filmmakers that cost under £20. Obviously it's far from exhaustive, but we just wanted to show you some tools, some cool accessories that don't break the bank that we use every day. If you want some more information, there are links below. Click through, it'll take you to the retailer where you can get them. And also, while you're there, why not sign up to the Watermelon Squad, our new filmmakers club, where you can get everything from sound effects, music, to funny pictures of Pete. So that's been my grab and go review, top 3 style. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.